Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here, and we've returned back to the mystery files of Detective Inaba No.1. So, facing right, we are going to, upon closer inspection of this statue, you can see a button attached to a pedestal of the statue. Do you want to press the button? Yes, we do. There's not really any clues to this one, it's just a process of elimination process, I would believe. Somehow there's blood dripping from the neck of the decapitated statue's head. Maybe there was a human inside it once. Gives me the creeps. Well, yes, our friend is with us, but not visibly. And somehow this room is now viable. Pushing vases, it would seem. So, we wouldn't be able to go up from the top because of this rose to the top left of us. So we would have to go like that, go up here, and then push this up here, and then I was supposed to say very simply, but this actually go over here, push us over here, and then up here, and we'll be able to find what we're here. Mr. Inaba, this key. It's the one that unlocks all of the guest bedrooms. How the hell did it win up all the way up here? Who cares about that now? We need to get to Mr. Komatsu's room and fast. Guest room master key. Excellent. But I'm pretty sure this is not going to be very swimmingly when it comes to getting back, I imagine. Imagine there's going to be some sort of trap along the way. Someone's going to steal all the armory and armory weaponry, which is not the case because we can still see it. But who knows in this scenario? Anything is possible in a murder mystery investigation. I've searched the second floor from top to bottom, but no sign of that set of keys. Well, it's a mystery on how we got it, but we got it, and it's in our possession now. Guest room master key. A key that is able to unlock all of the guest rooms in the mansion. Mysterious letter? Kaede! Are you okay, big sister? You don't look so good. Oh, I'm doing fine. Thanks for worrying about me, Kaede. I'm okay. The crate is sealed shut. Oh yeah, it's this room, isn't it? Unlocked the door, and what we find inside is they're both murdered. Why? Yeah. Arimura, fetch Dr. Haruma immediately. Right away. What's this? There's a footprint here. It's quite small. Could this be the killer's? Did the killer get sloppy and not notice this glaring mistake in his haste to leave the crime scene? This could be a vital clue. Then there's this as well. There's no indication that a window has been opened. If it had been, then this area would have been dampened due to the heavy rain pouring outside. Therefore, the chances of the killer entering or leaving via this window is slim. To further compound the issue, if we assume that this killer is an adult male, it would be nigh impossible for him to fit through this window regardless. Kaede, what have you got to say about this? There's so much blood. I think it's safe to say without the doctor's autopsy that Komatsu's cause of death was blood loss. There's signs that his neck was sliced open with a bladed instrument, but I don't see any traces of a weapon anywhere. I noticed that he's not carrying the storage room key on his person. Did the killer take this with him too? There's a bullet wound here in his chest. Nakaya must have died from bleeding out. That explains where the gunshot sound came from, but I don't see a gun anywhere. Did the killer remove it from the crime scene? Well, Mr. Inaba, I found Dr. Haruma and told him to come quickly, so he'll be here in a bit. Also, I bumped into Mr. Chef along the way. Thank you for doing that for me. I also ask that both of you please keep a safe distance from the crime scene. Ah! What is all this? I think I'm gonna be sick. If any of you are not feeling well, then wait outside. Yeah, I think I will. Sure thing. What is all this? Doctor, could you please examine these bodies? Also, be careful around the pool of blood over there. I'm on it. It seems that Mr. Komatsu died from blood loss. Mr. Kaya, on the other hand, died instantly when a bullet hit his heart. Why did the killer go outside his MO and kill these victims with two separate methods outside of poisoning? Could there be a deeper meaning to it? It also appears to me that they both died around the same time. Simultaneously? Yes. However, I don't see any signs of the murder weapons. Did the killer take them with him? It's possible. Oh my lord. Let's leave this place for now. It's not good for our state of mind to linger. I concur. Mr. Inaba, we're finished with the crime scene. I can't believe this rubbish. 3 deaths in 2 days. This mansion is a death sentence. What the hell, man? The worst part of this murder is that it's a perfect locked room mystery. None of us could have been in that room at the time of the murder, so who could be the killer? You're right. On top of that, Mr. Komatsu's door can't be opened unless you have the guest room master key. Actually, there is only one person that could have gone to this room in this situation. Seriously? Who? Obviously, the owner of this mansion. This person, who still hasn't revealed themselves to us, could have a spare master key and slip in without notice. I knew it. There's someone lurking off in the shadows that is picking us off one by one. That's crazy. Indeed it is. I'd rather risk walking down the mountain path in that intense rain than to wait here to be killed. Darn straight. Let's get the heck out of here. You don't have to tell me twice. It'd certainly be best if we could leave while we're still able. If we're not already trapped, that is. Were you mumbling something, Mr. Inaba? No, nothing. To the entrance way. Is that gonna be easy? Oh, so he's in there. They're all in there. She's still with us. Mysteries. Mr. Inaba, we need to get to the front doors. Is that going to be likely, though? They lock this... Yep, as I thought. They lock this room as well. Huh? What's going on, Miss Assistant? The front doors. It won't open. What? No way, this can't be happening. I can't believe this rubbish. We're trapped inside. It can't be, as I feared. Mr. Inaba, what do we do? We found a guest room master key hidden away somewhere, so it stands to reason there's a chance we could find more spare keys elsewhere. You're right. Well then, let's split up and search every nook and cranny for those keys. Well, I think we're going to be the final 2. And I'm not sure how our other 2 friends are going to survive this outcome. Because, as I say, safety in numbers. But also to the fact, you always have to watch each other's 6s. In case the murderer appears. Nothing else inside. Oh, great. Just what we need, an empty case. There must still be a place somewhere that we haven't fully explored. For now, I'll continue my search for the key to the front doors. To the front doors they may go. Here? No, let's search the 2nd floor. But there's one door over here. Well, it's not here, but there's one door. Right, let's talk to him first. Hey, front door key, come out wherever you are. Found anything yet? Nah. Oh yeah, I did find something that could be of some use. This is a tin of lighter fluid. Yay, we got ourselves some lighter fluid. Good. That's always useful. So that door's locked, so that has to be opened up at some point, right? Otherwise, well, what's the point of opening a locked door if you can't actually open it? Mysteries. 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 It's always better if we're all together, though. Look at this, Mr. Inaba. I can see a picture book about flowers mixed in with the rest of the books. Arimura, how is that relevant to this case? Come on, a quick peek wouldn't hurt anybody. Oh, take a look at these flowers, Mr. Inaba. They're called forget-me-nots. Aren't they so pretty? Did you know what forget-me-nots mean in the language of flowers? Do I look like a person who wants to store useless trivial like flower meanings in their head? Since you want to be stuck in the mud, I'll tell you, forget-me-nots stand for remembrance, true love, and memories. Isn't that so romantic? I always adore these dainty blue flowers and their message. Wouldn't it be wonderful to get one as a gift? Not a care in the world in that head of yours, is there? How about instead of wasting my precious time, you help me look for this key? Sheesh, can you get any more dull? This is a real-life serious case, you know. I am more. Why you should ditzy at a time like this? When the people around you are being slaughtered one by one, you're there looking at pictures of flowers? Priority set. What about again up here? There's got to be somewhere up here which we haven't fully explored. Any more to this case? I don't know. Is there a way to go across over there? Because there's nowhere else to go. It's like, we can look in this room all day long, but there's just possibly nothing at all. Like, there's nothing sparkling, but that doesn't mean that there isn't something here. Oh, I screwed myself there. That's fine. So, there's also the door down here which is blocked off because the floors collapse. But can we pick up something in its place? Any floorboards which prevent us from going over? Floorboards, no. Any secret passages at all? I would very much like to know why we can't go over there. Flowers. Crack in the wall. Picture. These statues. Facing up, facing down, facing left, facing right. Right then. Nothing to do at this point in time. Well, there is also this area over here. Well, it would be impossible to get to anyways because of this bars. What else can we find in here? Chest over here? Nope. Okay. Then let's go elsewhere in the game to see what we can find. One of the guest rooms probably, but I do not know. Downstairs. So there's nothing up the third floor. And I'm pretty sure we've examined everywhere on the second floor. Scrubbed clean, immaculately cleaned. Surely that's too good to be true. At least in my concerns. Oh, Arimura can stand guard outside while you're taking a poop. Anything else? Anything that sticks out of the blue? Master bedroom. Miscellaneous goods. Are you sure there's nothing in there that can be useful? Like anything at all? There's a hidden door behind that. Large number of books. Literally getting nowhere with this. Is the game incomplete, or am I just missing out on something? Like, literally. What is there left to uncover? Nope. 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 Anything at all within these rooms? Without the proper key, there's no way to open the front doors. And are you sure that one isn't encased with iron and clad in steel and plaid and stuff like that? Become cold to the touch, yeah. Their heat slowly fades away as they die. What the heck is going on? There's nothing to lead us anywhere. Am I missing something? Oh, maybe we could talk to Kaede about this? Oh, big sister, looky here, looky here. What is it? Look at this tiny key I found, it's so cute. Did you just say key? Just a moment ago someone came into this room, but since they were not my big sister, I hid myself away. Someone? Yeah, but they left really fast, so I couldn't get a good look at them. I then looked around at where they stood. That was when I found this tiny key. I wonder who this person could be. This person may very well be our elusive owner of the mansion. What? And this key is a huge find. Hey Kaede, do you think I could have this key? Why, it's my key. Please Kaede, that key is very important to your big sister. I don't want to give it to Mr. Weirdo, but if my big sister says so. Kaede, you're the best. Kaede wasn't kidding about this key, it's awfully tiny. Indeed, if I'm not off my mark, it's likely to a drawer or a cabinet. So we should be on the lookout for them? I wonder if we ever came across something like that before. The room that looks to be the owner's study seemed awfully suspect. Smokey! The key's super small. Don't lose my key, okay? Shut up! What happens to this key is of no concern to you. What will happen is we'll use it and then it will magically disappear. So you're saying this room could be? But there's nothing locked in here. Unsure on the case. Oh, maybe this actually. I wonder if this key would fit inside this drawer. Woohoo! Now we can see what's inside. Inside is another letter. I've enjoyed watching you grow up. It's so cute watching you try to keep up with me and follow me around as if you were my shadow. It feels nice to be depended upon for things. You know that I'd do anything for you. Yep. Yes. I'd even give up my life for you. What? You can just feel the raw emotion coming out of his penmanship. Yes, but that's not all. I mean, I get it in a sense. The older brother loves his younger brother very deeply, but doesn't the way he shows it seem off to you? You're certainly not wrong. What's this? Oh, I found another key in here. The label reads furniture storage room. May as well check this out. Mysterious letter 2, furniture storage room key. Excellent. We've got 2 letters of the tale between the younger brother and the younger brother. And as I suspected, this could be the furniture room. Don't you go breaking on me. Don't need no jump scares that involves... Was that a ghost? And it awfully looked suspect to Kaede. As if that was an older version of herself. Why would someone hide a piece of paper here? Won't be for a good reason. Let's take a look. To those who enter this mansion and find themselves in a situation where they are being chased by a murderer like I was, then this notice for you. Go to the drawing room located on the first floor. There's a secret room behind the central bookshelf. Sadly, I wasn't able to confirm my suspicions as I lacked the strength to move the bookshelf on my own. I hope that you have better luck and find a way out. When you find this note, I will not be able to join you because I am no longer alive. But I do have one last request. Please, save my precious daughter. For her safety, I have no choice but to hide her away in the storage room. That is all I asked for. Yeah, Kaede's mother. You can see where her hands were trembling in her writing, and the stains, likely her tears blotted in the paper, all characteristics of one cornered and left without hope. Then it's true, she was killed by the owner of this mansion. How could he? What kind of monster corners a mother and her child then kills them both? How many innocent lives has he taken? This has gone on far enough, Mr. Inaba. Let's go to the secret room mentioned in the note. We must nab this murderer and bring him to justice. Couldn't have said it better myself. Mother's request. Okay then. There are carpets rolled up here that are still in brand new condition. Sorry, a sneeze is building up. You have that thing in your nose and it all just builds up. All of these are poisons. Eek! Did Mr. Ashiki's killer get his poison from this very room? I would say you are correct, but this is the first time any one of us has entered this room. Yeah, you're right about that, but who else could anyone have gotten their hands on such a deadly poison in this entire mansion? The only place that houses these poisons is inside this room, which means that Ashiki's murder weapon must too have come from here. Also, the only one with access to this room would have been the owner himself. So if I'm correct, that means... Do go on, detective. And these... This and that. Let's proceed with the game. Who else is out and about here? I used your tiny key. Did my key help you out? It did. Immensely. So saying behind what? Oh, the central bookshelf. This must be the bookshelf mentioned in the note, and I can feel it moving slightly when I push against it. Dr. Haruma, please help me move this. Okay. Ah, man, this mansion is hiding all sorts of secrets. To think there was a secret room hidden right underneath my nose the entire time. Quite, that is the secret of all this. Secret behind the mansion, 101. Elude our minds. You're still a bit of an enigma there, little Kaede. You're hiding something which you've not yet told us. Wow, it's pitch dark in here. We'll need some kind of light. Well, what about do you want to refill the zipper lighter with the lighter fluid? Absolutely. Good thing I've come prepared. Zippo lighter. Excellent. Oh my god, there's lots of pieces of paper in here. Who's been trashing? We won't check that just yet. These are surveillance monitors. Its feed can show various parts of the mansion in real time. See, I wasn't being crazy when I said that I felt like I was being watched. But the thing is, where are the cameras? The computer's locked with a password. The screen reads your password hint is when is Mr. X's birthday. Maybe a hint is somewhere around here. I'm not going to look just yet. What's up here? Surveillance monitor, surveillance monitor. Lots of surveillance monitors. And here's another letter. As you've grown older, your interest in literature has risen. On my 16th birthday on October the 31st, even though you were only in grade, I wrote you a book called The Ex-Murderers and gave it to you as a present. You cannot believe my excitement when I heard you say, I want to be just like Mr. X. Your fascination with murder mysteries grew as you got older. You wanted to bring about a way to turn fiction into reality. I'm proud to say that you were indeed becoming just as savvy and sophisticated as he was. So could this be Komatsu's older brother? You then entrusted me with a vital role. You wanted me to drive a bus so that I could bring your test subjects to you. So I gladly obtained a special driver's license to accomplish this. I want to do anything to be so useful to you. After I transported these test subjects to your mansion, you then observed their behavior closely. Our combined efforts became the basis of your next novel. It feels like we are really falling into place as the perfect team. I am forever in your debt. It felt so good when we committed these crimes together. Okay, these letters are getting more and more deranged the more we find them. So the younger brother is the one who owns this mansion, right? Then that means the one who wrote these letters is the older brother. And he mentions taking on a job as a bus driver. No, it can't be. Mr. Inaba, there's something else attached to this letter. What's this, a cassette tape? What about said? Can't be used here, okay. So, 31st of October, Halloween. So, is it the American way or the other way? So, it would be 1031 or 3110. Okay, so it's 1031. Looks like we've logged in. There are some files in particular that catch my eye. The Master's Diary. I noticed that the path near my mansion experiences a landslide every time there's heavy rainfall, to the point where where one can get cut off from the outside world. Due to this isolated mansion is the ideal spot for a murder mystery. Whenever an extended downpour is scheduled to happen, I set the stage to play my part. It's the least I can do for those lucky individuals who are to die in their roles for my masterpiece. To keep things from getting stale, I laid hints throughout my mansion which can lead them back to me when I concealed myself from detection. Not like those hints will ever lead to fruition, however. Even if someone does manage to find their way to me, there's no communication to anyone from the outside. Though I can't say it wouldn't make an interesting chapter to have a heroic confrontation, a battle of wits. This is my life's work. I will continue to bring people here and will observe their struggles against fate for eternity. How awful. I can't believe this guy is the mastermind behind all this. He killed Kaede's mother, Mr. Ashiki, Mr. Komatsu, Mr. Nakaya. He killed them all. He won't get away with this. Manager map. So, first floor, second floor, third floor. We need to bodge up that crack in the floor. And the room in question, which the floor was broken, where it has those double doors, are sealed off anyways. So we need to go upstairs to the third floor and be able to fill that hole in. Otherwise we won't be able to get to those left doors on the top left at all. And it also seems like there's a secret access from that vase room to that room where we got, I believe it was the master key for all the guest rooms. Shut down. So there are some very interesting things here, which is very notable. Letter there. Everything is well. Everything is good. Hi. First an armory, then a secret room. Just what is going on with this mansion? How did we end up in this mess? One doesn't know about all this. Say something different. Say something different, man. Wait, where's our friend? Oh, kitchen? Yeah, he's still here. I have zero luck finding that darned key. Yes, while they're being distracted, we'll do the real investigation. So, I'm still thinking that there's a way to get to the other side of this floor here. Otherwise, why would it show up those rooms? But still... Is there a way... No, there can't be a way around. Because that vase is in the way there. But we can push this up here. Is there anywhere along here? Clues are getting thinner. My patience is getting thinner. And everything in general is just a huge mess of chaos. So it does that. I wish you could move the boxes themselves rather than the vases. Yeah, so there is a hidden door over there where that vase is covering. That's why that vase is there, so we can't get there. Don't know if there's a mechanism in which we can... What about... Nothing over there. And it showed it was definitely the bottom left of the map, so we can't actually get there. Ugh, my goodness sakes. This is getting more and more difficult as time gets on. Clues are getting vaguer. And the likelihood of death is increasing by every second. Because how sad it is, every second that passes is a second closer to your inevitable demise. And ours. And everyone's. Sad, really. Anyway, let's move on. Move away from the sad subject that is death. And let's go on to more important questions like, how the bloody heck can this murderer get in and out of his sight? Mastermind, oh mastermind. What the heck are you up to? Maybe there's more clues in the actual room itself. That could be the case. Are you sure there's nothing else in this behemoth of a room? Anything else here? Not currently displaying anything at the moment, so is there a source of power someplace nearby? Not showing anything anywhere. There's nothing up there when it comes to an actual room, so what could be the next case in this scenario? Bucket waste, for goodness sakes. What the heck is with this case? Dumbfounded. Painted some flowers. But why were the flowers an actual thing for this game? Like, out of anything, flowers a significant clue to anything when it comes to a murder mystery case. I mean, unless the victims had some sort of case in flowers. I don't know. But it looks like there would be something there, like a door. But obviously not, because the room isn't extended out by a tile. What gives in this place? There's still this furniture room. Nothing else? Is there anything else at all? Come to a part of a game and the game just crashes on us, and what the heck is going on here, and why the heck am I going around in all these zip-zap zoobdy-bap places? Random, I know. But I'm glad it's not open door syndrome like Paranoiac or... I was trying to think of another game, but I don't think there's any other game that comes as close to opening door syndrome as... No, opening door simulator, I'm sorry, as Paranoiac. That was a crime in the case of itself, but unlike most others, that one is more paranormal. And this is definitely paranormal in a sense, but the suspect in itself is probably not paranormal, but is interested in paranormal things like murder mystery novels. With this, yes, but yeah, yes, but he did help us out, but we have nothing else to go against now. Like, we can check it all we want via computer, but we're just not going to be able to find anything. There's nothing else in our inventory. Keep the door safe. Go into this room. There was nothing else in this room to investigate, though. Like, nothing else at all. Large quantities of white sheets of paper. Someday you're gonna have to go outside. Okay. What else is in the vicinity of this mansion? You're saying that on the first floor, but still. Hold on. Shut down. No, I think we've already gone in these rooms, actually, as I'm thinking about. Yeah, I was looking at these two rooms and thinking, what the heck? Then there's this one over here. What the heck? What could be the case to this crime scene? I don't know. Let's apply the cassette tape into the radio then. There is a goat, a lion, and a mole. Why in the world would this just be sounds animals make? Could it be a hint, perhaps? What could be an indication of that, I wonder? Goat, lion, ball. Goat, lion, ball. What the hell could this all mean? What? No idea. Oh my god. Another case of very, very vague clues given towards a much bigger puzzle that requires a bigger clue to solve it. But as I say, if a human can make it, then a human will be able to solve it. Just from an outside perspective of one who actually made the puzzle in itself. Because at the moment it seems like I'm at loose ends when it comes to this scenario. So the bus driver could have a younger brother. But in this case scenario, the younger brother killed the older brother by accident. Or it could be a case where he's finally had enough of his older brother and simply wants to erase him from the equation in itself. What was that? The painting that was hanging on the wall seems to have fallen down. Should we check it out? This painting was of some kind of snake? There's something written on the back. The 13th sign. What could that mean? Some kind of hint, certainly. I'll commit to it. I'll commit it to memory. The 13th. 13th of what? It could be a date or something. Or it could be a year. Was that mess there before? Might have been. I'm still curious about this floor. But maybe it's only accessible later on in the game. So 13th of something. We have a goat, a lion, and a bull noise. But it would have to be the sound or the frequency. But that would be too far-fetched for an idea. Will you get out of my way, dear chef? I know you're good at cooking, but that doesn't mean you have to be an ass about your movements. Right. See if Kaede knows anything about certain animal noises. Do you know anything about this? No. Well, whatever these are, they haven't given us anything that will help us out. Like, what are we actually meant to solve here? Like, there's nowhere else to go aside the floors that, or the rooms that are inaccessible at this point in time. Like, what are we actually trying to solve here? Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Nope. 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 Nothing sticks out of the blue. Nothing sticks out like a sore thumb or a sparkling. The 13th sign. Oh no, what the heck is this all meant to be? 13th sign. I don't think it was meant to count, it's meant to mean something else. Rather than simply going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's the 13th sign. There we go, you dumbass. Do you have any help? Do you know anything about the 13th sign? Because I have no clue whatsoever. Anyone. Anyone at all. Literally. Oh my god. Mansion map. Still nothing. This is really getting aggravating now. The only place we haven't explored is the 3rd floor. Entirely. But we can't access it because we've broken floorboards. Looks like we're on our own. Truly releasing my concerns. What is released of my concerns right now? I don't know. Trying to find a way to escape this madness. 13th sign. Animal noises. 13th sign. Nothing is sticking to my head. Nothing is saying, oh, look at this place. And then hopefully the answer will lie beyond there. So at the moment, nothing is making sense. I'm saying this right now, it's a lack of quality care by the developer for putting very, very, very vague clues into the game. And some people are like, oh, there will be enough. There'll be enough clues, they can figure out themselves. Yeah. It's like trying to make a skyscraper out of just a piece of tin foil and some sticky tape. It's just not going to work out, is it? 13th sign. 13th, there's nothing at all. Nothing's just going to work, is it? Like, nothing at all. There's just no way. It's not going to be death by boredom, it's going to be death by frustration. Always go in and out to reset things. That's how things are done. And that's the alternative way of doing it. Two different ways of doing that. Look here! Don't you think this section of wall is coloured differently? Really now? Then you won't mind if I push this wall in. Hiya! Miss Inaba, you won't believe this. This is a revolving wall. Does a ninja live here? No, but we have found a secret way through in and out. Nice work. This was what I was referring about. The double doors are locked. There is an input device attached to them. Oh my goodness sake. So they... Apart from the snake, all four of these animals have 4 letters in them. 13th sign, different animal rules. Not a single clue. This is what I mean by bad game design. Like, the clues are just not there. You give them stuff that's so vague that only you would be able to solve them. Developer. So it's nice that the room has kind of changed a bit so it accommodates our needs. Hey, why don't that go up there? Does a ninja live here? No, a ninja does not live here. But I believe those clues are leading towards this door. Nothing comes to mind. What is it with this puzzle that's so agonizingly annoying? Maybe because of the vagueness of the clues given. If the translators were given more resources to play with when it comes to hint giving from the game, then obviously we'll be able to find out what this game is actually trying to say to us. But no, we're just given these, and these alone. 13th sign, different animal noises, goat, lion, bull. They're all from different breeds. What is it with this game that's making me so achy in the head? Stop with the vagueness of that. Everything is so vague. Here's a piece of paper. Let's draw something completely out of the blue so that we can be able to find ourselves a possible hint towards a puzzle which is inaccessible at this point in time. Bleating, roaring, mooing. Frustration is high. Patience are low. I don't know what we're meant to do. So the only thing we've actually resolved from all this is that we've been able to find the location in which this puzzle goes in.